Et bonjour à tous, c'était Camon. On se retrouve dans Cloudpunk. Pourquoi au menu du générique de base? Eh bien, au dernier épisode, nous étions avec un détective Huxley, ambiance noire, années 40-50. Et quand j'avais fini ma mission, je finissais le tournage de l'épisode précédent, le contrôle commençait à m'appeler. Et comme je ne veux pas louper le dialogue, du coup, là, on va se faire seulement le résumé du dialogue, s'il a été loupé ou pas à la sortie. C'était pas clair. Donc, appuyons sur une touche. Bienvenue sur Cloudpunk dans les petits nuages, et on continue la partie, oui, évidemment, par la Sainte Cora. On veut l'histoire, on veut y aller. Chargement, les amis. Chargement lourd. Je suis dans mon OVA et trouvé d'autres cartes pour Elvin. Elvin, il manque 4 cartes. Hein.
He is still here? Why is he still here?
Ouais, Huxley.
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. Searching.
Ouais, on a juste dialogue là juste
There was
avant,
a
mais je
news
vous le laisse pour
story in the
plaisir.
Marrow Gazette holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Merci Camus, fouille l'appartement de Raguan. Eh bien écoutez, on est parti. Parce que je sais encore. Et voilà le contrôle qui appelle.
Hey kid, you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job
Tu peux pas lui
soon.
parler?
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
Pourquoi tu mets
I
avant?
started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
Allez Huxley, ce n'est pas grave. Parce qu'il n'y a pas de mission, on file. Avec la zik en plus.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
Je prends ce que tu es pris dans l'enquête, ma chère. Allez, boost. On va commencer par l'enquête et après je chercherai les cartes. Le prochain palier, on aura le temps. Alors le clic droit et souris, ça fait le boost aussi, tiens, c'est mieux que la touche E. Cool. Est-ce qu'on peut se garer? Waouh. Alors. On a un parking là, ok. Et la cible est là, ok. Ouh, il y a plein de choses, on va aller à l'autre parking. Excellent. Voilà. Et on cible le parking. Voilà, j'ai la caméra, c'est ça que je voulais voir. Attends, on va prendre une place. Là, il n'y a personne. Je peux garer le véhicule. Ah, c'est cool. Oh. Pourquoi? Huxley, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On y va? Tu me suis? Du coup, ouais, on va looter des trucs. Ok. Il y aurait une carte. Ouf. On regarde un peu la map. Ce sera en hauteur et une là. Il faudrait que je prenne l'ascenseur. On peut pas. Ok. On va ramasser l'autre au bout de la rue. Petty Green, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Hey, cutie. You want to buy some fresh walnuts or are you looking for a date?
No nuts, please. Des chemises. Un sac à main. Non. Par contre, est-ce que j'ai des choses à te vendre? Je te arrête ça, la bagnole on garde, hein, évidemment. Tu veux pas le disque compact ni la vidéo? D'accord. Un livre abîmé. Ouais. Et bien sûr, liquide de refroidissement. Et ben voilà.
Thanks for this.
Anytime, honey.
Yeah. T'as vu Huxley? On fait du business. Une carte mémoire. Un certain M. Morten, ça fait effacer la mémoire, d'accord. Je suis d'accord, mais comment lancer la mission? Allez, il y a quelque chose à côté. Une puce mémorielle aussi. Bon. 16 cartes, ouais, bah ce sera pas aujourd'hui. On fonce. Voyons un peu les gens du coin. C'est vrai que plus je regarde ces tours, plus je me dis qu'il faudrait que j'arrive à faire des choses comme ça dans Duel Universe, des tours magnifiques avec néon bleu. Ça rend vachement bien. Avec les bagnoles en plus. Oh là 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 là. Attends, il y a de quoi faire une photo là. Ouais. Il n'y a pas les flics non plus? Non, c'est sage hein, pour l'instant la population. Oh. Ça, je suis toujours amoureux de l'ambiance. Ça m'éclate. Allez, cours, Anna. Donc, si je ne l'ai pas dit, aujourd'hui c'est le 15e épisode déjà. Et je suis assez content finalement que je m'embarque. Je me laisse dans l'histoire. Non, c'est pas mal.
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to?
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act.
T'es où, Exley?
A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
Ok, il nous lâche ici.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Ok. Et là, ça va où, ça? Ça pourrait me TP à côté et avoir peut-être ça, ça. Écoute, on va essayer. Transmutation. Oh, j'ai oublié que j'ai des classes.
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
Ouais, c'était pas de problème
I
maintenant.
have an additional question.
Oui.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on,
Les
Camus.
expressions se perdent dans le futur. Cool. Cool, on a fait du loot. Il nous reste quoi? Un truc comme ça. Et si je prends ici le passage, j'arrive à du bon côté pour looter encore ici. Et on revient aux bagnoles. Donc ça vaut le coup. Oh non, contrôle.
Hey, kid. You free now?
Ouais.
Finished your coffee?
My sure thing control. You got another job for me?
come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package.
Encore?
It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Oh, c'est le grand boss alors.
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
Ok. Et... Ah, 19. Bien. Est-ce que là, l'ascenseur vient faire son taf? Il vient pas, hein. T'es sérieux, là? Un peu de silence. Ouais, il a l'air de causer à son ascenseur. Ça n'a pas l'air de marcher. Mais non. Il faut que je me retape tout le chemin. Ok. Il n'y a pas de moyen de passage. Punaise, punaise. Bon bah écoutez, on a la musique avec nous. On repart. À pince.
Please remember that unlicensed jazz in Navalis is punishable by death. Those who wish to experience or
Hey,
perform jazz
c'est parti.
apply for a yearly permit.
On va prendre l'autre passage. Oh la flicaille, l'ambiance. Et on est arrivé, je pense, au bon niveau. D'accord, ça fait descendre un palier par TP. Ça marche. Wow. Attends. Et comme ça, là, il n'y aurait pas de super véhicule. Non, il n'y a rien. Ah là là là. Allez, on va récupérer le Hova, on va reprendre Camus. Encore une carte pour Evelyn, c'est bien. Excusez-moi, pardon. Hop. Allez Camus, fais chauffer le turbo. Et on va se rendre du coup à Cloudpunk. Sans se tuer. Et du coup, comme je vois rien. Wow. Allez, on prend l'accélérateur. C'est parti. Ça, je me mets toujours très haut pour être peinard. On n'a pas un rétro qui nous montre l'arrière. Pas tellement. Ouh. Ah, j'adore les clichés comme ça. Où est le green? Ah, j'ai tellement bien rigolé, je ne sais plus où je vais. On est arrivé. Ah bah c'est cool, on était dans le bon endroit. Cloudpunk, c'est là. Ah oui, alors du coup... Ah, j'y arriverai pas. Je veux mon cliché. Yes. Bon, on verra ce que ça donne. Y a pas de place? Si, c'est bon. On va encore aller voir un gros boss.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
Ouais.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Bon, on a un peu de route
There
à
are
faire.
so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Navalis, does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though,
On va
right?
virer à droite, attention.
I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they
Moi,
laugh
je les
at
sens toujours
you?
là-bas. Il y a dû y avoir un pépin sur la
All the
caisse.
time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows
C'est pas un
cleaned,
garage là?
I have to interact with them,
Ah non, c'est
and
faire
I
le plein.
always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how
Okay.
I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus.
D'ailleurs, Camus. Et oui, on change de quartier. Je pense qu'on va dans l'hypercentre. Bon, je me suis trouvé Monsieur
But I'm not thinking
Anderson.
about the buildings when I look
Ah,
up.
je cherchais tout à l'heure Anderson. Anderson, c'est pas Neo dans Matrix?
I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Ouh,
Well, that's
punaise.
what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At
comment
least
ça?
we're alone together.
Il ne fallait pas... Ah si. Il faut que j'aille à Malport. Ouah. On passe par là alors? J'ai l'impression que c'est en face. Hein. Waouh. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cet endroit? Oui, c'est l'épisode des photos. Ouf. Parking. Yes. Waouh. Ok. On peut looter un truc par terre. Oh, la 20e carte. Un sacré building pour lui. Du loot à gauche. Ou à gauche. Il y a un truc qui est bizarre là. Il y a un icône comme une croix blanche. Pourquoi? Là, je peux rien faire. Ouais, je ne sais pas pourquoi la croix. Il y a un champ de force aussi. Faire livraison à Finance Anderson. L'interphone.
Hello? Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Oh, c'est bizarre.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
C'est quoi ce délire?
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called...
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or...
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from
Oh, ils se
Cloudpunk
contredisent.
only.
Hein. Ok, le champ de force sépare. Ok. Bonjour.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We
c'est juste
just
droïde, ok.
happen to have the same name.
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this flap and... it's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
On a le droit de regarder?
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me, but yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
Ah, même pas garanti.
What? No! We are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main
On
atrium.
va aller jusqu'au bout, Rana?
Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
Mince.
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
Et évidemment, on a débloqué le succès. Monsieur Anderson, bien. Parlez à Monsieur Anderson du personnel. Ok. On n'en sort pas finalement. Un univers un petit peu dystopique, si on peut dire. Je suis un peu à côté de la plaque. Bonjour. Tu es humaine, toi? Ah, Monsieur Anderson.
Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry.
Ah, t'es au courant,
He is
toi.
busy.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't
Ok,
think
il a
Mr.
pas
A
pris
is
de suite.
around anymore.
Il ne sait pas
Wouldn't you
cloner.
all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Ah oui.
Oh, wait, can you do something for me?
Oh mais non,
Maybe.
non, non.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so myself.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
Et ton quoi? Non, ouais. Quand même. Bon, allez, Madame Anderson décompte. C'est presque, ça rappelle la BD Obélix Astérix avec les Romains et l'illustration. Le truc de fou. Allez, Miss Anderson. Hello, Milady.
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
On dirait un mec.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to...
Ah, l'avatar est bizarre, hein.
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
Eh oui, pas de signature, pas de libération.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Novalis?
The richest humans.
Prends des actions,
so you think
prends des
Mr.
actions.
A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months, perhaps sooner.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
D'accord,
I've been
donc c'est
hearing
une
about
fuite
a
en
lot of
avant.
accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
The financial simulations model the city and all associated variables, but the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So, who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Tiens donc, on revient
Cora
à...
again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Sûrement.
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Et Mr. A?
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all.
Putain, ils
Near
sont
the
mille, hein.
entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own
Ah,
path.
on a le choix. Punaise. Eh bien, écoutez, je vais vous laisser ce choix. À vous de me répondre pour le prochain épisode. Est-ce qu'on les libère en réinitialisant, en faisant le reboot, ou est-ce qu'on les laisse tels quels? Ça va être fun. Je ne serai pas responsable et merci à vous de me répondre. Pauvre Anderson. Allez, prochaine aventure, j'attends vos retours. C'était Tekh. Bye bye tout le monde.